Hey, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to the YouTube channel Advanced Machine Learning. We are here with our next lecture. Hope you all doing well. Now we shall discuss about data handling. Motivation, the data flood. Huge amount of data are available in digital form. Internet, scientific data, customer profile, no longer possible to analyze the data manually. We are flooded by data but starving from the information. Now here we shall discuss why processes data. Commercially viewpoint. Lots of data is being collected and warehoused. Web data, e-commerce, purchases department, grocery stores, bank, credit card transactions. Computers have become cheaper and more powerful. Computer competitive pressure is strong, provide better customized service for an edge. Now, why process data? Scientific viewpoint. Data collected and stored at enormous speed, remote sensors on a satellite. Here are some examples of the data side. 255 million websites on internet. WhatsApp handles more than 50 billion messages daily. 294 billion emails sent per day. Origins of machine learning. Draw ideas from the machine learning, AI pattern recognition, statistics, and database system. Traditional techniques may be unsuitable due to the enormity of data, high dimensionality of data, heterogeneous distribute nature of the data. In machine learning tasks, we shall discuss about the classification, clustering, association rule discovery, sequential pattern discovery, regression, and deviation detection. In classification, the definition given a collection of the records training set. Each record contains a set of attributes. One of the attributes is the class. Find the model for class attribute as a function of the values of other attributes. Here are some tables that show the classification example of the data that is categorically continuous or discontinuous class, and we should set the discuss the training set, learner, classifier, model, test set. In classification technique, decision tree-based methods, rule-based method, memory-based reasoning, neural networks, naive Bayes and Bayesian belief networks, support vector machine. Here's another example of the decision tree, categorically continuous class that is married or single diverse, so the chart that you can see here. Now you can see the decision tree classification task, tree introduction, algorithm, learn model, apply model, and decision tree. Now here we can see the apply model to test data. Refund, no or Marsat, text here, no or no yes. Now here is the apply model to test data. Refund. In classification application number 1, directing marketing goal, reduce cost of mailing by targeting a set of consumer likely to buy a new cell phone product. Approach, use the data for a similar product that introduced before. We know which customer decide to buy and which decided otherwise, the buy decision from the class attribute. In classification application number 2, we shall discuss about the fraud detection approach that involves the use credit card transaction, label past transaction, learn a model from the class, use this model to detect the fraud by observing credit card transaction on an account. Now we come to know clustering definition. Given a set of data points, each having a set of attribute and similarity measures among them, find the cluster such that data point in one cluster are more similar to one another. Data point in separate clusters are less similar to one another. Similarity measures. Now illustrating the clustering, in which intra-cluster distances are minimized, inter-cluster distances are maximized. Now we shall discuss about the clustering application number 1, marketing segmentation and approach, in which we shall discuss the collect different attributes, find cluster of similar customers, measure of the clustering quality by observing buying patterns. In clustering application number 2, document clustering, goal, approach and gain are involved. Now here is the association rule discovery, in which the given a set of records, each of which contain some number of items from a given collection, produce dependency rule which will predict occurrence of an item based on occurrences of other items. Now here is association rule discovery application, supermarket shelf management, goal, approach. A classic rule: if a customer buys a diaper and a milk, then he is very likely to buy beer. So don't be surprised if you find 6 packs stacked next to the diaper. In regression, we shall discuss the predict a value of given continuous valued variable based on the values of other variables. Greatly studied in statistics Statistics, example predicting sales amount of the new products. The deviation anomaly detection detects the significant deviation from the normal behavior. Application credit card fraud detection and network intrusion detection. We have to end our lecture here. Inshallah, we'll meet our very next lecture. Thank you to stay with us and stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.